Why are they a higher level than us?
I don't know. Everybody levels up slightly faster than Sora. I'm not really sure I understand why. Hyper healing. Quickly revives a fallen party member, greatly restores their HP. We're not giving her any items anyway, so basically just means if she gets knocked out, she'll recover faster.
Cool.
Oops, my bad. We want to go to Sora and put Slide Dash on.
Yeah.
We'll close distance on enemies much more quickly that way. And since everything's burned up, the move shop's moved over there for some reason because it couldn't be here anymore. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'll be okay. It's just a flesh wound. Don't let the enemy get away. They're headed for the summit. Be careful. They're strong.
Okay, this army that took out all of your troops, you're gonna entrust 4 nobodies.
Yeah. Not nobodies.
Not nobody. My bad. I forgot. I can't throw that word around in this game.
Shan Yu attacked the village with some creatures I've never seen before, except for how we saw them earlier. A falcon even captured some of us.
What?
A falcon even captured some of us.
Excuse me?
No, you say that's ridiculous, but you know how several of the people have been throwing out like things that were obviously like mechanical hints or whatever? That's a hint of an upcoming mechanic.
Ugh.
Look at all they did. Look at what they did to this village. How could anyone be so brutal as to burn the town but let everybody get away alive? We can't let them get away with this. Let's show them what we're made of. Let's go murder them for property damage. I saw Shan Yu with my own eyes. A falcon was on his shoulder and he was laughing, silently. He had a beast-like glow in his eyes and they made my hair stand on end. That's cute. Anything here we want? Let's have a look really fast, just because I'm curious. So.
These are just resistance, and then the chain is
yeah, and Sora already has the, I don't think he has an extra slot. He already has the champ's belt, right? Yeah. Nothing we want. All right. Let's roll out, everybody. I think I am going to put Goofy back, sorry, Donald back in the party, though. But actually, I say that. I did everything I wanted to do, so here, you can take the controller back, actually.
Okay. Oh,
no. Those are new enemies.
Hey, new enemies.
Maybe he wasn't lying. He did see some creatures he hadn't seen before. Well, that's new. Is he invisible? What?
What was that?
I've never seen something like that before.
Whoa.
New glitches uncovered here live on stream. Ride the wind. Soar. Now you can actually steer that.
Wait, what?
So if you hop into that.
Oh wait, there's stuff.
Yeah, there's sliding dash. You saw he just like kind of flew towards
that's
him.
Gonna be
it's
helpful.
way more because in the last game it was kind of slow and straight line distance. In this one it can curve slightly and it goes for freaking ever.
Can I damage stuff with the tornado?
I think you can actually.
Okay.
I think you blew up the firework things with it.
I think I did too. All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna try it. You're gonna get it. Ah. Maybe come at it from a little farther away so you can kind of like aim towards it slightly, like kind of fly towards it, or. I keep going too far.
I do, but the camera's weird.
The camera is a bit odd. It's not designed for this, clearly.
Okay, we're just gonna.
Hey,
okay,
you
we
did it.
Hey.
I really do like the music for this one.
Wow, you
it's
go
quite good.
fast with this.
Yeah, you cruise. Alrighty, let's go. On to the next thing.
Oh.
Man, I sure am glad we got so much mileage out of that that village map we had for like 25 seconds. What an emotional series of events.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh wow, that's actually a lot of them.
Attack!
Oh, there you go. He had some VO. I was wrong. I lied. I probably got an intern to do it really quick. That's a lot of guys coming. Or little monsters coming, at least. Oh, everybody's out. Solo fight with Sora.
What?
It's an event fight.
Okay.
Video games.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think so. It says items new. I don't think we got. I think we just picked up some loot or whatever. Like some. I think we picked up synth items and whatnot. Defeat all of the Heartless.
Well, oh wait, is this? Are these real?
No, they're not. The this fight actually pulls. There's several fights like this in this game that pull neat technical tricks because the PS2 could not handle all of these.
Oh wait, that was an event thing, wasn't it?
What?
I saw the triangle.
Reaction command. Uh oh, battery's gonna.
Uh-oh,
We'll worry about
battery.
that later. But yeah, so actually, like you're actually looking at a bunch of JPEGs.
Can I not attack that thing?
You can.
Do I want to attack that thing?
Sure.
What? What was that?
You got killed. You got killed.
How? What hit me?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's unimportant. But
No,
yeah.
it is important.
No, it's unimportant. Totally unimportant. Where's it gonna start you?
Hopefully, like right
I think it's
there.
gonna make you redo that last room. Yep.
Can't I just run? Oh,
We have puzzle pieces and experience to earn, Joey.
no.
We'll be back momentarily. After these messages from our sponsor that we don't have.
I'm glad the potions are plentiful because, like, I'm noticing that every time I'm at, like, half HP, like, I'm vulnerable.
Yeah, at this point. That won't be for too long. We'll get to a much better place soon. Yeah, you only have to survive for a minute to beat this. But, yeah, you do want to kill things, and, yeah, there you go. If you do that, just keep mashing triangle when that comes up. There's 2 commands that are, yeah, keep hitting it.
Cool.
There you go, yeah. Now look at that. Maximum
Whoa.
defense increase, maximum MP increase. Very nice.
Oh,
Mash triangle.
What?
You hit that guy shot you with a lightning bolt and you shot it back at him. You didn't turn the camera so you couldn't see it.
Okay.
He had you in a Sith lightning force lightning thing and you like countered it. Like Yoda in episode 2. Man, that was so badass when Yoda
Oh,
fought
man.
Count Dooku. That's my favorite part of the movie. Really felt true to his character.
Okay, please. Thank you. Okay, that's a lot.
14
Those guys.
seconds. 14 seconds, bro. You got it. You got this. Mash it out.
Whoa.
But yeah, so most of these things, as you can tell, they're literally just kind of JPEGs, and,
Yeah.
and there's only a couple around you at a time, and they kind of come down from above and join the party, so to speak. It's over, he says, as it ends.
I thought I died somehow.
No. That's just, no. The success in a mission screen is the effects are very similar to the you just got killed effects.
Where'd they go?
Whoa. How intimidating. This feels just like the movie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, this is a wonderful time to talk about something.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
So, this game is doing something interesting. We're basically directly replicating the scene from the film, right? Like, this is pretty one-to-one in some of these shots, the events that are happening. Like, it's doing its best to be just like the movie, right?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
More or less.
You're going the wrong way.
I mean, it's not exact, but it's very similar to the original, right?
Yes.
The
The actual events that are happening are similar.
And it's part of why we watched the I like they do like the smoke effects. They look a lot like ones from the movie. Kind of that same like weird poofy look to them
Captain?
with the strong solid lines. Oh, he's just marching up.
Look out!
So we just fought the whole army without everybody else, but that's fine. Oh no! He's all by himself out in the field, and there's snow coming to get him. Oh god, you got me. Like, that's pretty similar. Everybody running away. And I know these are, like, easy things to point out, but, like, there's a reason that I'm pointing this out. Hey, Joey. What did that scene make you think of?
What do you mean?
Just the original is the answer. It's a lot like the original scene, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay. I want you to think back to Kingdom Hearts 1 really fast. You and the audience and everybody else. There are very few scenes in that try to directly replicate a scene from the film. Mostly because they're doing kind of relatively original things. They don't follow the plot of the original film exactly. Like in Halloween Town, the Christmas stuff doesn't even come up. There's none of the I want to go and be a human stuff in Atlantica, whatchamacallit, Agrabah. They never go and she never becomes a prince or tries to win Jasmine's
Yeah.
love, right? Now, I want you to imagine what they would have done if they'd tried to do that. We all remember the Prince Ali parade scene from Aladdin, where they come into town, and they got the whole procession of elephants and dancers, and there's a big musical number, as, you know, genies created all this stuff to play Aladdin up as a big prince, right?
Yeah.
The PS2 could not have handled that. The budget of this game could not have handled that. So if they'd tried to directly replicate that in Kingdom Hearts 1, we probably would have had a scene of Aladdin and Abu and the walking carpet and Sora, Donald, and Goofy walking through the tiny contested streets of Agrabah to the sound of people cheering, but no NPCs there, and this is the big parade scene, and probably no music, right? And just maybe Aladdin's in his prince outfit.
Of course.
And they just would have had to use our imaginations, right? Because as we saw, like, in Olympus Coliseum, they didn't have, there's nobody in the stands. This kind of stuff happens all the time. The first game very wisely avoided comparisons to the movies by not trying to one-to-one recreate scenes from the source material. And so you were just like going on a fun new adventure with these characters that you like in these settings that you know. Now we're trying to very closely recreate these scenes. Was that scene anywhere near as good as the one from the movie?
Well, I mean, you're just missing a couple hundred people.
You miss all the huge swarm of black, I almost said black people. That's not quite right.
Oh,
the huge, like, crowd that comes up over the huge crowd that comes up over the bluff, or the hill, I know the bluff, whatever, comes up over the crest of the mountain. They all swarm down in that big crowd. There's the music. There's her shooting the thing just as Shan Yu gets up to her, everybody getting crushed, the whole fantastic escape sequence. So all this scene is doing, we're not going on a fun new adventure with Mulan and Shang and Mushu and whatnot. We're seeing a scene that's making us go, oh wow, this reminds me of the movie. I want to go watch the movie now, because this isn't as good. This is like watching a middle school production of
I'm
a
guessing
middle school
we're going to be
stage
seeing a
production
lot
of
more
Mulan.
of this throughout the game.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate because the production just isn't quite there to hit it. They can't, it's not their fault. They can't do original compositions for every single scene like they can in a movie. They don't have the raw processing power needed to do stuff like this, but it's like they're so intentionally drawing attention to it that it's like people talk a lot about how after the first game all the Disney worlds seem a lot more repetitive and redundant and don't feel as much like they have as much to do with other things. This is part of why people get bored during these parts. Because you're not going on a fun new adventure. You're going up, yep, I remember this from the movie. Yeah, I remember that from that thing that I liked. Or, if you haven't seen Mulan, you've just watched a crappy, uninteresting scene.
Yeah.
It's, anyway, that's all I have to say on that for right now.
Okay.
Thanks, Ping.
It was nothing.
It was nothing. There was no big stunt sequence, just kind of, I'm sorry.
I should never have doubted you. From now on, you have my trust.
Thank you, Captain.
I will give them credit there. They did build up the whole "you have my trust" thing a little bit better in the game. They really dug into like the he doesn't like her or trust her.
First
or whatever.
she uses me as a lighter, then she turns me into a cannonball. The head ancestor's gonna hear about this. You know, that's it. I give up. I can't take this no more. Come on, Mulan. Let's quit this charade and go home, girl.
Mushu.
What?
Wait, what he just saw?
A woman? It can't be.
That's
Wait.
your response? Not
Wait,
dragon?
what? Not dragon?
Captain.
Yeah, this so that he just found out that Mulan's a woman. Because again, we don't have the resources to have a medic and a tent and her getting wounded.
You knew Ping was really a woman in disguise.
What? I didn't know that.
I can't believe you lied to me.
Is this the time?
This is the
The
time.
punishment for high treason and dishonoring the army is death.
Fight the captain.
Get out of my sight. Now.
Huh?
You're all dismissed.
But, Captain.
My debt is repaid.
Wait, what debt?
What?
Hey, remember what I was just saying about adhering too closely to the movie? What debt? She pulled him out of the way in a cutscene that we barely saw the beginning of instead of massive jumping off of a cliff with a bow and arrow and a horse and massive jackass rescue sequence. My debt is repaid. No dramatic sword in the ground, no build-up, just whatever. Scene's over. Good enough.
The Emperor is waiting. Move out!
This is why I specifically wanted to rewatch Mulan with you ahead of time, so you would
Yeah.
remember all of this and have a direct point of reference.
Mulan, I blew it.
That is true.
Yeah.
You did, in fact, blow it. Good job, Mushu.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry I got you in trouble.
It's no big deal.
It really isn't. We're not from
No.
around here. We have no stake in this fight.
Mulan, what are you gonna do now?
Go back home.
You know your daddy's gonna be steamed as a chicken dumpling.
Relax. We'll take our share of the blame.
Okay.
Thanks. You're all
For
wonderful
what?
friends.
What did they do? Wait, who cares? Who cares? I can't care. Ping has gone back to being Mulan. Mulan earned a new ability. So, Mulan has actually just undergone like a very substantial, like, I don't think stat improvement necessarily, but she's just become a drastically better fighter.
Okay.
I don't know if we got good footage of it before, but like I pointed out to you a second ago when we were off camera, she literally just sometimes in the middle of combat, Ping would just trip like she was playing Brawl. But now that she's Mulan, she's got all kinds of fancy new stuff, and she's actually a competent fighter. So she has a fire attack like we do. It's just designated specifically Mushu thing. Rushes in and attacks enemies in midair while engulfed in Mushu's fire.
Cool.
Fire boost, probably a good thing. Definitely don't want. I'll explain auto limit in a second. I'll keep draw for myself, or rather, I don't want her. I don't want her attracting orbs. I want those. Alrighty. So, auto limit here is a terrible ability. I'll explain why in just a moment. Get back to that.
Automatically sets reaction command to what?
To a limit. I'll show you what that means in just a second here.
Okay.
Alrighty. And we're out. Now, this is the only tutorial you'll ever get for a new mechanic that most players just don't forget about even existing and they never touch it again.
Okay.
The limit command has been added. Press right to show the limit and then select it. Limits are abilities that consume Sora's MP and are executed with party members.
Okay.
So we have Red Rocket, is now a move we have with Mulan. And you can't even use it when they prompt you about it. So casual players immediately forget about limits and never use them ever. Just really fast. Here's the area. The snow's off the mountain.
Yep.
Nice, neat, very nice. If we go over here to the cliff, we can see Big Blur down there. I think it's the next area down where you can actually see the Imperial City.
Okay.
From the cliff. We'll go down there and, from the ridge. The ridge is the name of the area. The ridge. I guess that was the summit. Even though it wasn't the summit, there was actually mountain much higher than that. The summit is the highest part of a mountain. There was mountain above us.
Did you know?
Did you know gaming?
Oh, no.
See, there was the Imperial City for a second. It was flat like Mos Eisley in Episode 1 of Star Wars. Or not Episode 1, sorry. The original film. Episode 4, A New Hope. Where it was a matte painting out in the distance. Mos Eisley Spaceport. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Oh, no.
And then the one in Episode 1 is called Mos Espa. The name is way too close. Should have had a crazy new name. It's like you get confused. Mos Eisley, Mos Espa, which one is which? Who knows? Who cares? I gotta go read Wikipedia now to learn all the details. Why am I talking about this?
I wasn't going to comment, but I was just kind of waiting
see, there's
for
the
you to
Imperial
stop.
City down there.
He's alive.
He's heading for the Imperial City. We've got to warn
He's heading for that Super Mario Kart map.
We got to go warn them instead of actually just stopping him here while he's in a weakened state.
He's got like the same Heartless we just killed a moment ago. Whatever. Who cares? Look at Sora's sneaker prints in the snow.
Whoa.
People are like, what is that?
Next
What kind of
level
what
gaming.
what mysterious level of shoe is this? We have never seen this before in ancient China. Do 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 do. Alrighty. I think we're gonna wrap up an episode right there. But next time, Joey, we're finally going to explain limits and drive forms and the puzzle pieces that I've been promising I'd talk about for like 2 hours.
Okay.